Though the whip lashed across my back again and again, the pain never lasted more than a few seconds. I had endured far greater suffering. Taken as a slave, I had marched with the horde for 3 days and nights. When we stopped to rest, they offered me as a gift to their Carl. His wives, jealous of my face, called me a witch and demanded my death. Their envy only piqued the Carl's interest. As he reached for me, I spoke, clearly in fluent Dothraki.
أنا Daenerys Javasco. هي على Targaryen. أتحك ما حكسون ما يوسافر سك. خليسي مرني. خليسي من داتلي من رويناري ماتاكي. خليسي مرافوشي.
Declaring my identity, my words only drew laughter. The Carl sneered, saying that here I was no one, my only value the children I could bear. I insisted again. I had once been the wife of Khal Drogo. At the sound of that name, his expression shifted. Respect flickered in his eyes, but it was brief. He quickly grew cold and declared that if I had been the wife of a Khal, then with his death I belonged in the temple of the Dosh Khaleen, among the widows of dead Khals. Years later, I returned to Vice Dothrak, the greatest city of the Dothraki. The elders accused me of breaking the most sacred law. When Drogo died, I did not return, but instead wandered the world. For that, I was to be judged. The sentence had only 2 ends, life imprisoned in the temple or death. When I stepped outside under the guise of changing clothes, I found Jorah and Daario waiting in the shadows to rescue me. They urged me to flee, but I knew escape was impossible. Tens of thousands of Dothraki surrounded us. I told them I had another plan. The next day, the trial began. The Khals mocked me openly, treating me like an amusement. As their bickering grew louder, I spoke. They declared that I was no longer a Khaleesi, that my life belonged to them. One even accused me to my face, that because I trusted a witch, I doomed Khal Drogo and lost my unborn child. I did not deny it. I only stared at them coldly and said, Khal Drogo once swore to me that he would ride his wooden horses across the sea, crush all who stood before him, and conquer the 7 kingdoms. He vowed to do what no Khal before him ever dared. And look at you, boasting of how many villages you will pillage, how many women you will take, how many horses you will steal. You are small men, unworthy of the title of Khal. For a moment, silence filled the hall, then fury and mocking laughter erupted. None of them realized this wooden hall was destined to become their tomb. Flames soon spread around us. Some Khals rushed for the doors, only to find Jorah and Daario had already slain the guards and barred the way. I shoved the last brazier to the floor. Fire roared upward, and in moments the hall was consumed in an inferno. Every Khal inside perished. That night, beneath the stars, the Dothraki people watched it all with their own eyes.